Giallorossi, it's looking to be in a team 12 man slightly. Don't chase you all one line cap in the and find the MatchDay. And grabber it there. Iconic. Straight Giallorossi. To make there. Let the teach outlet. Having made change. Straight all wine in there. Sunny and all the reds and a black trip. Positioning with so many historic trumps in white. So that he famous European nights, but his domestic matches tonight. I might my neon jet up with Stefan Tay. All G alright, I mean, a bit of a big record you up. Visit. Just wishing the lucky bot to look bit. Oh, and there's your referee for tonight's match, and they're called on for the official. Look at Silfedle. The IBC. Only saw it, man. And it was Abisso. Yeah, of the system. They are respectively. So several of big hitters come back into the side after resting against Lecce. One of those is midfield maestro Luka Modric in attack. On Pillboys preferred to Pulisic as partner in crime to Rafael there. Those teams are huddle. They are not solid position. This will be outside his spot in between the sticks. A few moments of tension there, which will send me off Stoy. I think Fabian Doy following on from Juventus next point. So does on a go. This keeps on coming in, Serie. You know, that's part of lifestyle now. And we are underway, and that's not playing from John. And this one on site. It's coming up now. Manuel Pascali, community man one. Good evening, Thomas Rock to show much. DC is in the title race by the European race as well. Tanash. Former. This would be a try-nip start. Alright, when the other bits down, makes the sense. There was at off a match after 15 seconds. This is chance. So Roma with their better thought they knew. Player Milan with the fantastic impact with the Giallorossi jersey. Flynn's sitting on the stand in a chido wind. Instantly not did that. Sometime marvelous, fabulous last time out. Goal and then assist. He mounted to a talent for that year in the reverse, reached the medal, and he missed the penalty. Sandy by this man here, Mignon. There, what a pretty shot now, but that was to me, but ACMilan as well. The best defense, but 12 goals conceded against the team that lost the opening game of this season. The same start, never lost the 16th game in Serie. 28 unbeaten now. 70 and Rossoneri then. Longest unbeaten sequence. It's 92-93 season. And RomaVsMilan side. So 12 points better off this time last season. They were 1 away down in Apex. So great effects. No, 16 points better off us. They just penalties for any effects. Yeah, it's incredible to see that record. You see them, there's so many similar teams that played one in the last 30 years. It's right up. It's 2 minute whistles. Still wish of 7 James. To score. And his return to Roma. Yeah, that's Roma player. He joined with sorry, did hate this by ASRoma. Could course coming short. Rabio playing at your kind of striker, Big Salabekas on the opposite front. Can't eat them. Now the AFC was looking for soon then as to track him. Brilliant forehead pass on Jet tonight. And then it's getting midway. Because Roma still got 2-0 in the Europa League now. On the brink, qualified directly. But it's not Europa League now. It's not next tonight. Help. There's a help. Well, you know, still on. This was Limfrey down. Tell that kids. This Ichi. Plant Ichi. Aldridge. The ball straightens on the midfield, right? Well, rested. Eventually, on against Match him. Here he is. Then after the Milan wake up call, also ACMilan after just a couple of seconds now look like ACMilan had a charge of the game, keeping possession side to side. To see the the quality play they got that sort of Real. So that is where is one of those quality players winning the sale there. Sent up the only goal of the day, didn't they? That's sure. Well, it's not 100% behind that. Just anyways, they got third in this weekend. You know, they're showing his commitment. The goal was. This is the shot, so they're putting one play ball. It's not Cody. Put that 6-2 start. The 32. They ACMilan decided special different. The pass. Penalty. Recovered well. So that's beyond shin right there. One as well. It's been up. Champero Gasparin didn't place the points limit up to this. Gordo was on the being had this big game at Roma. When reaching for their record against the so-called bigger team, they've struggled with head-to-head game. Yes, correct. It could be the chance because they've got a massive occasion though, that 42 points to go on. What the behind the basic without 7. Yeah, the defeaters hit then they're great. The champions, it's not there, and they're great. So they should be able to win tonight. He can't spot it. Just thoroughly behind their City fan lovers in, so and one could say what's maybe the advantage, but having to play in European football, cult football, like Copper Italia losing here. So still lightning around the 16. It does the people Chelik. The answer. There's like there's no depression. And did look like after the NATO results with Juventus. Peter Napoli. He's look like that could be the only contenders for the Scudetto with the Inter. So this is a massive game for the Rossoneri as well. You don't want to leave your City draw up 6 points ahead for yourself. Submit the most of percentage. I was in front of his 44 when he's well put it together season. Then last 10 minutes, Roma shot 7 goals. Zayden Floor selling out. That's picked out by Wesley. Help Stitching saying, once on Milan man. Seller. Still a bit suffering, but that button night. Die behind his fellow countryman, El Modric. I'm certain they're the lights down there. I'm still shits. One up five. What? Yeah, with this posture by now, the other two could as well. Marcelli could have covered well. Teleported by soon there. He spotted the ball inside of the box by himself, but did recover by the rest of the defense. Since 10 laps span, I'll play stop at nations for a free fight. With 4 points, and Milton. First divider, that's right, fully. Did he say? I'll be all often as well, lights for options and support ups. And a small trench. Nietzsche. What is it? In Florida, Alice a play down at Sorconico. What is it? Like, oh, let's see. What idea was it? Yeah, but the car kind of did sing well. By putting Garoba under severe pressure, you can see. Ted Boyes, the edge of their robot just managed outside. Sent to the right side is straight stop now. She is available, but still not 100% fit. Yep, fish. They come to Gila. You stayed up from the back. Now to they says Connor. I'm not left. Chance on the rebound. I think Mike Magnard gratefully punches on Jeff Bond. That makes to be not prayed by the river. I've looked into my dad again. So time in 10 minutes to the game is golf crate to get out the year. Then the class about good coup. They immediately see that an up and forth team. The guess what is right through to set tried stopped by Gabia. Then here we bought a little kick. A sign and coded head to the box. Good skill here. Yeah, the boy ready to well. So the rebounds managed to find the target. Some chance, 3 chances for Roma to open it did. So early on then this year, the two keepers I was expecting to renew his contract. So fortunately, the deal has been great. Such being again reported MSC for the club in the wake of this fixture. So watch this space where he is. But Milan has been a cool step this season. So I did that. Chilling on it as well from the spot for me. That you don't, I don't need a now so dangerous from this kind of position. Some to commit from this understanding, man. Chang'o Street did for up your position there of Keita Ruba problems cause a bunch of has to 10-step in with the cat with the empty cat to shuffle across them. But the third trend up and play. The shoot of the pockets able to turn and drive at the Ruba. This said this. Good shots with my good clearance by Ginardi. Was improving. He did performance. Despite so Barona season. They talk about late on in the season. Hans, they jet the bit already. So it was set door in the mast. Chini, Chelits, here's the to find maps first. It's combined. It's been I've seen the praise of them. Still now it's Mina. Look at the gunful accelerate. Yes. What the same way with that everyone who some thought is that it did just Papa si di bara the previous Easter try to see the military ball pass up time so the pass baby stop all the like started back his did on the opposite side of the part. Sometimes the split pass is what should be, you know. Instead of, why not? This is a bit ago. In this challenge, she didn't hurt himself. And why? So assistance, not playing on. Oh, they can do just that. Giallorossi. And so champ. Yeah, but she did try to. Keep on lapping inside the pocket. There is a touch between the radio and the butt chicken but kill that and look like is it side the buff. So sure is just sit one. It's made the toast. Strip state is no enforcement. They are to cheat on, but it's spoken more disease. These players were attempting to reside in his first season. For those families, 9 years of back them. Hires it out in the back to them. Beach straight corner. Now my dear son. It's nailed yellow fuller. And so on that. Who stands in there, waits. For Alice. So he's up, opening up on the deeper. Chip. A sweat to lie. That was a bit on there by Charlie. Some of that was detected well. And now he's a hit by the pity. Peace with the idea of not the pressure. So a great so keep on it. White watch all right. Page shot over though. Get up, dish. I stand to. Breathless felt parent. What is it? And eventually going out. Yeah, to go out this year. You kept seeing whatever faults. But if it boy down again, put his save there, prevented one ci sporadizi Papi. Was a very late now by quite a defense, but that's the decision Galles won. Good upon the Bedna, Slana, so there they cause it, yes. Gonna be small. I think that is my down look. That is the feet of gets lighted in by Saban Web Salsa. It's just right. He's plotted the ball in front of Dybala. På the far posterior attacking, I think the young Bartesai can win the aerial challenge. But the whole wet tackle a bit as light. But the other goal. Morrow's back. It's the experience is to be in on the bench. It's happening one of those wasted against ACMilan. Really late, probably the only goal of the game. It's the sixth time this season. In a line with a 1-0 spot on the sideline. Could have done so. Marriage to hard to outside. A little bit on was on Avery Koning that race. Course race, in fact. You see when it's going to be a Giallorossi horse race. I think Spalletto. And a bit waves now. Here is put in. Shini. Shirley. Chance the favour. It's very much Roma on top hand well. Giallorossi. He dips his way through. There is Wesley. Ovi. Dybala get the centre of up. Sigda Roma is created. Suddenly Wesley to the left flank. Tried to cut in the find the cell. It could have of course love kick by Budio. As he fell sound. Stante chance to carry out something. So, it's eyes on this positive smell. So, Wesley, so Colton Samori, Stern light there. First fixture back to another run. We're 7 minutes, then after those 30 minutes, putting a score on. We know one up in Milan. Not that solitary goal to win it. Did it here, but the Roma finding some joy on the left side. The left flank with the Wesley. Quarters on it. The Giallorossi. One of the targets. And as it's saying. Wesley. Let's give it away. Wesley later, as Stante late SempreMilan and spring off his line. Yeah, did Bolidna. But as always, my dad ready to catch the ball first. Needed to see the not decided. I don't know, I think that's been almost been tumbling on with the younger Pinardi. He has to shuffle across quickly. The switch of the right side case is in his. Yeah, the incoming on the piece on the left side of so young he has to shuffle across quickly to help at the kind Machidi. Wesley wins that John. Here's Connor. Buddy. Did he bring him down? If we didn't think so. Brilliant boy, but Dybala first ball, first touch ball up towards Milan. Yes, that is a nice push by Calcio. Number 14 goal star. You can see it is a brilliant assist. And you can see it also puts on Milan. He goes down. It's man fun time. It's very nice. Jim. Digit. So it's space out there. So O'Connor. First use ball. Now Frank fights manager the outside the team. French internationals will draw at the bay in the middle of the park. Here, but going to pick up the pieces in the middle of the park within the second ball. Such a physical presence inside the Roma after going in the middle of the park. Tempo has made him so fast. We go towards the halfway stage of the first half. You know, the injury getting there. Connor and the pressure. Oh, Modric minds and a challenge. Connor shoves him off. Now checked. We got it close. Yeah. The man of the team. The last pet me must have created all sorts of problem to ACMilan. They've descended Copa, they've descended well. And Roma not gonna get to by that goal. But there's a Solo for stands in and Deacon. This is comes fired wide. Wow, that's it. The ease of the chance of the game. He's the you guess can't score. As with these things last to put off despite the cut. But you fancy it at least eat the target. He does the purest chance from him. But somehow it's been a advantage to keep the clean sheet so far. The world is data against corner. Typical by League, though that we're gonna find the chance. Then maybe we have the shot to score. So Roma has to be on that. Chance of the chance opening. Alright, she boasting forward. Update. Support Reggie Light. Tackled by number 87, the Giallorossi did pull the reach it. Oh, the has been fired so far, more tightly. Owen Vons, who's number 10. This one, 12 with the Modric. Start again through Matelga. Yep. There's a court, SerieA. Second fan, Charlotte. There's not another foul. Eventually get lights. Roma's number 21. Yeah, Kilab did it well. Yeah, I say to Kilab the same thing you have talked about. Position carrying a lot of numbers on the left side with the Kubula, Pivot, Leal. So all the three different defenders as to shuffle across quickly. But they will find troubles. Smack. Just two vision in this spin at Roma. Steve there to be at me and and us. So then against that. So they starting tonight. We slept to Milan. Milan. Sit up field straight into that, so one to the end position. Edvig just pulling for Khan from his point. It's ACMilan waiting the wide moment to go to Roma in transition, but that's it. What they're all about. Waiting the right movement. Not cheating. And some pinnacle. Shoving and keeping away from and shift. Other than the way that he sides clashed in quarter past on the road, but they gets 3 filled down. Me that now. That's your legs. Well, 3 points. Qualify. Taking steps towards qualifying for the champions. The hands down inside. So pitch to Palm Cool. As he got the players to get past him. Dicker. My boy is out. It is quarterfinal exit. Nations for this. And an eye breakfast. Then such an important inflation player for the so Casperin the cup to do everything is quick. The second goal as well. Still got to be a easy night for the Serie nobody said does so. Let's go on it. It's been silence, Mace. In my son. Cheap tempo on it tonight. Midfield. Just again, the most suppression. That's fretful. Det mixar tanto to spending. Nu spelar bara maybe yesterday's contact between Gilat and the Alba. No count for for piece of Reba where they are out of possession. They are not scared to bring the ball. That's simply said those. So he's not fouled, but the referee's there. He did to be brave. To be around the video. Bundesstaats missing out tonight for injury. Injury campaign for him. Don't have bump lights earlier than a season as well. And then to his already at best as shown Dwight Subsidy passes option on the left hand side that he's on. That's a it's a little bit I'm sure that's up to press. That's better inning. BB's back to second position as Sheets compared to the 20 minutes. It was open wide where Sandy had the chance to press him in the eye. Look at the car. Be scared to step in the press. She said, 5 men, Milan. And I didn't. I pressure you. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. And the body pass the midfield and try and find that, isn't it? Which it does. The saddle bike, this must burn test and that does anything. Yeah, really on by tunnel. You got out watching again on the replay by the way the referee is doing. Skip it low and high tempo. Also getting the ball. Very time was this season. Connect the roundwards. Smith makes maybe it's like but not to collect. One at turning up 2 in a break. Was from him. Further. Around your shit and also putting with see. Yeah, I was being quiet so far. Machine. It's looking for a challenge. It is just as hard as a lovely season. It was over just 20. There's a bit. Keep the X-rays. It's to beat it on the mission. There's a need to bring. It's to beat the test and Sarah. Selma from Brighton. That migrations flourishing. And then the right hand side. It's not an easy ball to play for Sally to straight to solve. So they said that it's easy to defend that is those kind of luck passes up. Dinar. Quick stand here. Stand here for Milan. Just further hit. Milan here was trying to pick out Milan with his ones. We had to have the bike to start, but it's the kind of build that Milan is looking for. And we've seen even the guess on either his debut. On influence looking on. Smattering invested page. She's taking ownership of around 2022. Dennis sorry, no spent. Get until they put aside by them 1 billion here at the stadium lands. So don't places. Free kid Ventwood. Something else. US honors Jerry Cameron. And there was that Milan in this ring to give Allegra big. It's on the back. That's what I've done so far. Upon it. Tap loose ball. Here's Chen. Ignite Sally on the far side. Chetney. I was looking for some. So I don't know it's. Wesley made. Wesley. So kind of deal was there. It's being executed there, so. Yeah, but he knows that the ball has got to make that kind of move where he's got to seal the penalty box up at the end here. Ready to hit the front there. So the cut back by the number 18. Gonna chain it. Which on the line in Chennai. Just Rabiot. The inside, that's a liquid for John Rabiot. Separation. From here. Chennai. Donna. This one inch. You got Zezuk is a foul on that. Modric might clone in. But the banner position is pretty good with our promise because it's going to be sharp and every time he's up. Look me, they've been out of position, no? So this ball towards Milan City is always not one hole, but the seating number 14 it stopped in front there. Milan looked like capable everything can do behind, can keep the ball for his team. Kind of tight to that cusp, then we also can for. Maybe down in Milan Sporting Director. Set by ASRoma alone in its weight. Slated to extinguish their Vendela with nearly it come into March and Convex will come in, so they finance that deal. What's going on behind the scenes? Both rather and Nino. So it's out on the pitch. It's been so. Suppose maybe the ball there. Certainly, just to push up and get up here. Yeah, but it's kind of typical of the ACMilan this season because you know that Cibolita, especially in the second half, when look for the chances, they waited to feed. They have stars up front. Yeah, Fabio, they can keep them maybe don't get to decide subjoy for the match as well, like with the policy. This makes it good in 2020. Same something from testing from 2025. It's an international. An interesting option to move out into the fresh. It's on. A little bit of like pace. First 20 minutes or so. It's just some chatter up there. Some dish it and some breakdown from around the side. Just meant use successive shutouts. Some points as well. There you can see now what the Roma are out of possession beneath. But cheap. So, it's coming away. It's about. It's now found Wesley. Inside. They touch the corner. Just side. It's not key on the edge of the area. They're up into the forward yard now. Hold the ball. They don't want to press him. Because, you know, we look to find that the player unmarked by the Roma player that is going to press their keeper. It's like they signed up service basic at the moment for the Roma. There is Iba. Jealous. This pain link. I make it quite out of line. So c'est just been is not hard because the others men are in their season tears. Serie is the one that touched the ball last time. Leon Wesley Buff kill for Coden. Put the chicken on make as well. One in turn. And Wesley. There is a 50%. Life's new. Against it. Sport tonight singing the praises. His fellow Brazilian who's good my third this Sunday winning honours with both teams. Dog in the Giallorossi have stood it on Champions League. Rossoneri strip. Step to. So, promising right. Still going. This way, pretty. Now Modric is there. Just to tidy up this is Yeah, good play by Rossoneri. And yeah, they are using these pennies to recall back in my yard. Ready to save it for ACMilan. It's one way Roma traffic. Yeah, so many chances now for Gasper in his team. But that's out the spot of the football. So you think you're going to control the game. You need to be focused because you know the ACMilan who put us a chance. Especially like some there. Right behind. Partridge. Still impetus really is that make the difference. To me, they just make this hair look better. Ibaka. Wesley, it's punch. The steps, yeah. Machini. It's in space, which is running to steps. Yeah, but the thing you don't want to do is commit too many players and leave your defense exposed in transition. This will start the things they want to. They're looking for Wesley spikes here. It's to make the most thing. Wesley slips back, but it's reach it. Filling. They stuck that Vige. That way that it's not his usual sharp self so far, but Serie, let's get it Rovers out and keeping out in the game as well. Did that he covered well now. Not too many touch. Oh my god, it's not easy though to find the right moment to retake behind the went down. They sent him the Quintana outside the old box there. Very difficult, but there's that Pure. The leads are looking sick. I get this now because we're beyond here. This side you just tried to hide, right? Find a Milan and a little bit of pressure. Yeah, but they'll people like that. Great. Well, they got chanceable. Menta. Oh, these fat boots. It's near the transitions. It's going to dismay the book in him, and she doesn't look like the party's going to come out from the referee. Initial about to this call up by the referee. That was going to be a yellow card for Modric. Problem is now, ACMilan will have the chance of the skills, good basketball players at one. Though easy to score from there. Against one yard, but nobody was in the middle of the box to see that easy save on the 16. Touch international down. ACMilan got chance. Now many times ACMilan this is on scoring of the first time. Trench. This side standing on the break. Modric. Just Serie knowing this touch came from ForzaMatch. Yes, there probably was a post match needed. No artist did complaining with the referee. I also say in the mix. It's too open to make a sign, but a part of lots of competitions. Like this out here. Thoroughly, just finds it now. Right hand side, like this out. Yeah, he's it on his feet up. Didn't shake up on the top bump this side. They didn't find any. His teammates inside the box. It's a serve, like many on them. Another one, that's another fantastic saves. They've not sort of reportedly interested, but write it down to them. Dear, just one a moment of Inter. It's Hanegi. A bit too late. Called it. Do you trust the pilot to beat his opponent? The box, field the box. It's much easier. center shot. Snurder up, supporting instance, and ladies and gentlemen, a pillar throw down. So it's for him tonight. So night. And they're about to away. Slate. And it's out. It's like it. This up. They just missed the Jerry's lines. And this didn't. Larry Cunningham has a foul there. They play it. Manu Cunningham. Where's me? If I look at him, what's all the players say to me, the players behind the ball, look noisy for the no back, because the back five are seeking the street line. They'll not put a press to go behind, it leaves them up. So. This is and they're buying more trench. Also, yeah. Because I just the big things guy. But I was in something there at force play. Fine. Make his man. Put that in the way that start to stand, take that. Film just popped up. So understanding in the final third. Changed to believe it, fell in, comes away with it. Meet the machine. Still at Mancini. Just the run, some in a position. Yeah, but the one that beats on was the right one because you track through the leech, you blast the ball there. Then was a chance you feed, put there at the edge of the box. So keep. And then people with breathers and I said the bottom watch looking the fact that what try like one way of the too late as name was going to hit there. Fortunately for ACMilan that the whole but of this is the last the product last pass. So finish Murphy for the final third. And once later room missed opportunities come the third time by set and fits with the stress to rip capitalize. It's positive first half so far anyway as we cheat. Stuff great. But it's cheap. And Vigo in support. Understanding. Telling your pass late in the chip. Yeah, he's had a good game. He'll have this tackle 60-50 challenge against EL. Then went for reach at the second time. Perfect time. Tackle I did. The thought about Eagle player. In possession back to the Giallorossi. Given this area for him, which is to start winning the responsive verdict in the same time. Which I've accepted the area, but it's in terms of them and having far too many points dropped this season. So that's right, of course. I mean, this really seems to them on answer there anything else this season. On match day one, we have Milan being let's sort of bullying us in those meetings. Job. So it was just pound the ball, managed to shake things up for the Rossoneri, but it's not mistaken. To Dallas. Yeah. On 25. Cigarette one heat in the defense, wasting no time. Yeah, that's the chance story. So I don't know what he said. This would be a really, really high. ACMilan would look for to be both precise. No. So that. Stand to. So Wednesday. With Wesley from this position. So that's continued. So Roderick sliding in. Wesley's there. Sudalang. Well, still in a position. Here again, Roma moving the ball side to side, looking the right moment. Chemic. It's getting into the runner. Not exciting. It's still. So like his point for the hit on that, but he's dribbling away. So that spans the chance. Tackled by Modric. He's showing that it could be, but in another glorious chance for Sule. Look here, Modric, the way sparkling to number 14. And Mia Sonic somehow managed to put this ball in. Yes, Sule. Yes, he's not with his genuine teeth. Used to hit the target. Another chance for Roma. Now maybe down to Benio. Boy, sliding in as well, making it difficult. Stems on that error. With tough chins, other people. Brilliant. Since the turning to his Lumsden. With Ram and before that, and that's how with Bologna. No, so I got it. So yes. And like the fact, where's the most take it quaintly? She does. Yes, so because started the game well. No, it's quite happy there. Good spell. Wait, so they sound like it's Manu Kone. Stand safe. Sheeny. Show it. He should be. That's why no way through him. That's the Rossoneri regard. Mancini. Challenge for Matlet. Spelled by Mike Banyal. Still actually British. And thankful is that. Just a pushes into touch. Yet again, a chance upon Roma. Wave team wait. They stay calm. They're gonna find the gap. They need to especially on the right side with the Ribana always creating something. Top ball it by Chanika. They're almost soon their first to react. From the drop ball by Badan. But they went to Shirley, one. Ryan Sheen. Check. Still. And they should broach it up. It's 1 million. Cat bite reflexes from the end. Wow. Super by Dad. On push start that take back in. The rhythm was 40 of supposed to burn it. Have a press out there. This is a fantastic reaction by Poignard. So make it give the difference for ACMilan. MatchDay. Sodrich. And there goes the time waste on. Over the 17. Wanted on more than one occasion by that man, Mike Manuel. Milan offering very little in the final third. And then another one with opportunities in the first 45 minutes. Milan relieved to go into the break on level terms. Rather to make the most of these opportunities. Otherwise, it could be like the reverse mixture. Milan with a punch later on. Half-time score here at StadioOlimpico. Roma 0. Milan 0. I know that this road has been very hard. What's going on in ahead of these? Some little bits. They're not afraid of anything. Afraid of this or something. No. I'm gonna break yours. Piece by piece. A Kimmanist one, Wayne and Sickring, but the crowd sits heading. When you're live on stream, we're coming to you, they won't coming. It's the kickoff again. You said the Bill, I mean, it's a head choice. Schneider and anything, you know, I sit jam. Sit me. Sit. Yeah. Take it. Where's it? Down. What? Kind but I saw about that. Yeah, the boy, I might be up there. I'll tip up the real cities. Don't fuck my gut, I sit back. Open jag gör dem när börjar på den och säger på när coach vad kan inte då out to give by your what more now what well the football well that's it start those job yes then the regular they can read on says why not the great sit a Kimmanist one, Rain and Sickring, but the crowd sits heading. When you're live on stream, they're coming for you, they're coming. It's the kickoff again. You said the Bill, it's a head choice. Schneider and put anything, you know, I sit jam. Sit me. Get. Having got that little one, it's all done. How about that? I suppose home San Jam, they said, we'll see, decided, still have the real to nothing. I did that. But she wanted everybody had this. My little audience had something more retired. Just to worry about that was missing on the won't be a doing. This little map of the happened in a kind of land for running always got up under. That's a little buffet them to live. So I know you didn't go up. Anyway, she should vote up like you. I am like you, but that is definitely built. David Faria told me on side history, yes. So I mean, I think that's the point. I might have better than if it's a done. But that I had soft rides, but that's his whatever. Whatever, but he didn't have like the half life and would play them. Be it that all that is the cool. And then you have to like just let it to them. Is that if anybody said there's something going on? That's where I'm too bad. It got that the game. That is and stuff like that is it is radio had you while we back. Oh my god, that will die. Radio will be getting it with that. What do you mean? It's a stupid little spell. No matter how fast you look, going up on some fast. It's tragic, but now it's finished. Oh. Okay. Hold on. All right. She was time will trophy. Put yourself in. A funny guy like that. Oh, if you find the save, you need to. I don't touch it now. That did it, every makeup on. So, Bohan menjadi buat layar pinjogin, pinjol negara darah jubdor. Itu namanya modal ekonomi kreatif yang berputar. Do it, it is. Second. Red, di falla, faced it, that goal, Pablo di Plata. One. Padilla give it away, I did. Thunder's still in power back. Something accurate back in its first she's dipped it up. Yeah. Anpakken wat dat stil door. Jos jachlo pacaran sana even de dan dus de wordt al dan dat dat zijn het na pas aan de wall. Dit is up dan laat men op apa sebelum real goed. Saya kira betul. Whoa. Oh, run. What? Both it. Back. This is. And welcome back to the StadioOlimpico where Milan are currently preparing their last championship of the match. SerieA to come will set to come on for Milan. Giampiro has been in his record as 10 home games in the Serie, the mob measures. Rather the only team this season said not to draw. Not a single fixture, only wins or defeats. May consolation, I take it a bit. Coming on there. 21-year-old Switzerland. He's into the shot. For Salomon. This must be tough one in the first half. 100% fit. Started right, then saved it away. Actually got off on the photos at the interval. Start the corner, sort of fun. You think Milan, it was not ugly, but caught it the first half. The Renita opportunities on those opportunities with one otherwise in. They repeated the reverse fixture. So yeah, that's the way that Thumbs up. Quando kan han båda med först. Underway. First this one with Lee. Manuel Bascani. Hello, get Manuel. Just not that see Dave SempreMilan when the replicated the kind of performance they had against the Commonwealth, the start at the face half of that managed to get the 3 points. Especially scoring the 30 goals in the second half. And if the opposite will look to the Serie, but see ya, I do. Shrimp coming on. And so we let him come with. Walked it out. Must be some impact. So holding the ball to forced away from it. That's something that I think that we give to us now. Something different compared to Sanebakan. Sport director is quicker, less technical, as is not so good, such good as the Sanebakan with the ball. It is a feet. We provide the physical and energy, physical presence and energy. Rossoneri, it's the break. So it's left and right. If so, challenge. Manucini, Restante, on by Tomori. You can see he's a striker that can't see the target be that in one touch. It is a couple was towards the Widjard, not with the body. Challenge. Hunter. Far side, through to Vince up. It's going to be big sensation and from them. Sunday agree. And they sleep. And the unseal the entire in his first season. It's given away. Turn that at home. This ground after goal is strong. It's Roman Milan. The signs. It's Serie. It's the pressure on my lads. From both sides. Wesley. Modric. Tomori. Straight to Preston. Wesley. Done it. The second half started to fall apart. Well, we lasted the first half, sort of what with possession. We get to see the student that he bought first. The ballad. It's just hilarious. Sorry, in season at the club. Bomb is. No, I'm not high in town. It's resistance. You solve the chance in the first half. The Serie and the base one moment. SerieA just to the field the point. And then just sitting out an arm and keeping it. Magic Mike. But this morning, his nickname is showing that tonight. Down it. Or trick. Elusive spear just going in. Then I end up running the foul that the Modric shoots. Not very tightly. This ape. Step set for Martin and field bench. Corner. Shot. The field might be struck. Davis the break off the ACMilan sword. Poroboy Gasperi doesn't want to take, but Titi take the time, put it for the strength, set a bit on the point. The Limta. Is it I still load away some shift. The side. End of the post. Let's see. Probably then was a touch by Stida. Let's see if Donna is good up. Keeps it. Fungudo. It's killed by Baptist. I can say it is going too tight. Hard but but she needs to take a season. Don't know about the Zagin. This one leave for uphill to receive the ball. Let's see. Studies the touch. Yes, it is. Keep goalkeeping. So I'm not forward. Yes, I've had the 10. So pressure on Svina that so there's that again. And short. Modric. There's it. And Rabiot. There's a foul. Svina then. That's where he's going to give a yellow card to Rabiot. Helsing was just trying to get to that score, but he's caught Milan. Yes, Svina, I think he had the ball. It is Platz to the Stability here pulls himself into a second, yeah. Ability is what just to apologize himself. So, well, because there is one quality that Stilan is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. This is not. It's great. That's I've seen to put. We can see for the replay. Stoskia of boy and take big risk to here. But here's an appeal trouble it. Yeah, he's put the ball in this art. Steve took it back to be goalkeeper, but the way focus. That one in Monty on the line, man, is Vela. Wait, followed the play and shot the yellow card, then to Rabiot. Someone looking away, it's on it. Often it is, and that right. I was naming more player Rodman. It's been over away. 5 and Martin. A bit. Start shots, Wesley. Her opponent's what he sees through saying he does have happy memories. First work 2011. First sport McDonald's, fifth season in the Milan Thunder store here. The end of the post on that side, he branded it. Modric. Boom. On a bridge. Reach. Actually, yeah, my surprise that they tried to opposite to put a decent ball in, plenty of power, of course. That's by some players to speed up the beyond post. Monte Carlo's period, ACMilan the new option on the right to turn it down act couple touches at the first idea is football at the end. It's taking there. I like to see it's now setting up holding it's winning one. And it's Milan and at the edge. The city's up. That's the way it's doing currently. Like it's up in this way. Center. Let's do it wisely. So far it's in there, man. Yeah, look to me. Put the fat deep toward his one, the middle of his spine and every single pipe. So, we're stepping in it now. Comes up. The Serie, I thought it's a Roma. So now tonight, they're celebrating in style. Still with him, right? Just trying to pull his way through the tomorrow for it to come. Just a little bit of one. So he tried to go past a couple of ACMilan players in the box. But easy for the center because it touch or tackle a contact with the but it's kid with that penalty. So it's name was foul by the Charles is providing yellow card. It's the second of the night. It's another second above the Rabiot now. That's a Dalvin going in the block. The Eagle Thomas here is a young defender. Here the bit that is as soon as you see this ball coming, they did to cut your man inside, leads up debut. Wasn't a system on his feet. No idea we can see Balik could pass a couple of players. Here Tobori helped Gapia. Then here the beautiful touch by Barty to put the ball at the long way. That's happened. And then went this way. Shot. In the middle. I think it was Gerard who tried to seize up kick here with his left foot. Caught up Modric. And maybe deep enough because it couldn't straight down. Now, yes, there is a touch. Caught up between them. Gerard and Modric. Goes down there, a couple of seconds later. 10-7 shot. Gerard was in some spectacular famous goals there. There's between these sides. Also, man, some started. Let's get it. Modric, stop it. Also, Pine Clinkle. Side flag comes up. Milan. Yeah, the last night that needs to be able to beat the goalkeeper by a goal by Bonazzoni with that kind of Swedish no spectacular word the season kick up. They had to try to see the Milan just Serie Askig is decided to miss restart the focus. Sven playing under the legs. I think Galileo on it. Nature, as you said. And science. And sing away. So get. Deal up. Alex laying through and goes up evening. Now Modric. Play out. And it's so football. Team quarter. It is not fan. Captured Pogba. That's a blow up. Sitting on photo to lose a player. Caught in here. Hustling with a Mapio. Probably. She stretched his hamstring. And he realized it. Read it on it. And yeah, Modric needed up the job as well. Step up by his season as well as a roller coaster right full rather than was Mr. Consistent. Looks like the copy's in it rather. That made me check. But throw it through. It's very deep. And soften the night. And the city saw his name links. And move away from the top, but he lit up. They say I do that before midway. Man, that's twice. And then Stuttgart. It's a numbers fight. Respecting the Dani Amagli. They're up one spot. Fuck it. It really got himself. Step with the Dani. And then the disappointment. It's so tough for players to leave the actually feel on its bigger nations. Yeah, of course, because being, you know, you're doing a sensation. This is a muscular player that you don't miss. The luck has that reason. In a two-shot moment for a young team. You can feel his frustration. Then we're going to see chance for here Petil. He's trying him out for a goal as well. His shoulder. You can handle this. It is your career that even later with the Roma. The son and he will miss Sarah, but then they don't see it. And to take him to jet. And it's first to break. About that's showing about the jet. Mid-ball. The other one sometimes shines. ForzaRoma. The ceilings in some kind. Anywhere, there's the nice ways for him to. Genius probably says in my 21-year-olds. So they beat in front of the unwatching Francesco Totti, who was at the StadioOlimpico. First time at the ESNCs. He's been hurt upon it. Well, that's maybe thought of it help you out today. No, there's no famous anthem, but just go Totti. Modric, for the author's time. Penton, Mr. Troll. Pulled down. Done. And simply himself. They're basically now finding a couple of sort of passes in the middle of the park, especially some deep area to see the strikers. They say, okay, we're beyond. Basically, comes to get it away quickly. Now the urban. And the but shall stop now. So, look. Oh, Mike, money up. So, one keeper to another. in the final 30 minutes, and still delicately poised. Starts much more threatening in the final third after offering the exaggeration. Say nothing in the first 45 minutes. So far, could be fallen into action, especially well as they got a bench. So knowing on the interval. Yeah, we're going to see if Red Dead maybe now if the game will start to stretch a bit. The legs off the Rabio. Yeah, can make the difference. Especially listen to the ball, but always start to stretch. So that to receive it then back in behind. Yeah, his name. This seems that are late then. Like, so one of them is what he's spoken about, which Milan on paper they should have won. Struggles. Just to release it. Then for them things Chase is AC as well. And Chef's on like what? Oh, right, they done a corner. No, they didn't declare. Yes, they covered well. For they beat Kunku at the pace at that deep, First Bob is a desperate clean put with the number 5 for the very physical opponents. Now, proper substitution fun. Pretty good is ready. Bench incoming then. Modric plays Scholes. It's a Modric Stubbington. It's Stubbington. This bar's got it. Just like that's next year. Oh, that major ring. They stop opportunities. A separate bunch. Hobart the title is seen it. With the span of the verge. Still a chance. Good, but it's all about the devastated even. Bring the ball by Modric. Shared. The outside leader. The one you thought it's part to be the strong sheet. Science in the tilt. Shot combination, 3 big boys at the back, plus Tony DeVito. Boys higher than on Wednesday. BGB there, the breaks the Deliberata for this bloodless game of football. Roma is where guard, then Penis of the 3 successive shot out at the Vinta. Maybe a touch up Wednesday as well, but the Vinta looking to claim it. That internet is first down on and center against Roma, but Giallorossi tells it again against the Giallorossi. The Thomas Zulkapi sub did the pure pass towards the Stida. This something incredible, but don't be late in the first 62 minutes. One chance for ACMilan. Said the love club. They've done it again. With Dennis, well, still sometimes ago, Leon, however, again, to win some. Signet, the Vinton, and then it did take maybe a touch off Wes, no, not but Vinton played him that first touch with his hands, drawing his run in the sides. Connie to Vinton. Well, they're just on the bench tonight. That's nothing stick shows after. Fashion house of Kobuts and a recent name of Fiorentina. Now to but I might find a way that. Now let's try to break the second. Be no point inside line. Yeah, they cannot fight the to receive the ball, but that's credit to ACMilan. Look how clip, but they knew now they're always in the right position to shield the ball. Well selection. Stats, or is that cheat? They need to force their shoe hand, let me, and they've done, giving it away. Wait a minute. So, with the Brazilian. So, but I did. The Swedish expulsions. Wants to chin a match. Then, pouring into Vince. Then, still there. Drains right front touch. did all of them a chance to have a quarter. At the Calbe, didn't have to kind of deep cut. He's got a yellow card as well. So he's been out the side there, so be careful with it. But now, I hope I beat it to it as the chance to respond. So, of course, I did to those channeling Milan supporters. South corner. You know what? Yes, when there was looking to fight the case started the near post up with the snake and all that time is enough to find the goal that I thought maybe fans up out of the back post area. Busy. Still waiting for those changes. And put them on ice after pinning the opening gone. That was great. Yeah, now and they could score. The other one just will receive the two up top to a bit lapped up. Nice. Sana. Who stands there? Rossoneri. That's some space in between the lines. And a bit of matching. His leg. That'll be surprised. They don't like that. This hanger still with right, but not. Yeah, Roma doesn't have the physical presence though. You need when you reach the last third. See that ball, it's not even it. Soon there was to hit the ball at their feet. And until fairly thorough. Lake, how about this? Giallorossi, Milan says the red for him. Yeah. Very cheap. Waiting spawn of the man. But we double so the baby started to start it up the plan for ACMilan. Started to start still shy at every single time, but he's got to hope to drive the ball forward. He's a something decent. I'm suggest seeing that lots of pouring in. Should have worked so well together at the Juventus. So saying there's a special relationship between those two and praising just management wouldn't mean to give players a lift and to get the best out of them. So Milan, such enough set. Still not quite them from the same mates. Didn't send as much in the build up to this game. Some of the thigh problem, sleep break coming on. So last time out, the only goal at MA Sledge, can he do it again? Pulisic. Stuff see from his first up the knee. Cutting opposite and it's he's smart. Two French coming off to they consider the days to be last got one day, not every single weekend. No media game, but then they've got plenty of options. Mistakes must still keep everyone seat. Within this another almost they have the chance. They have a real chance to travel it up the top of the league. Followed, it's Banner coming off. Coming off is handled by Debbie. And he also found into the fray. That's just 18 years of age. That was 19 this month. And 17 Rich with some what did Marseille recently. And look at it punt. Outage. Yo, sitting in the back, shooting it. Put up y'all. Fine, soon right. Players will be nervous. And to show pace, his tip of Arnold, 2 minutes or so. David Nelson made his back in his third position. Hold quite right to go in the pocket with the Pelican on the opposite side behind the bus. Obviously, a little bit of the title to create. Start to go the last 20 minutes ago. Well, this was a famous as well, also, and it's like the Modric. Green. Should have found this on this for track design. So, it's set by his own admission. Some of quarrels from his doing wrong with that player. I don't think he's got any glass son of that. Unfortunately, one season then with us Overton. So, we're on that east step through for his front line. And the supporter, Mary is panicking. Won the derby in the season against us. So, glad we're getting that to that, yeah. Even stick it. Is it big? No, it's we're in the Sunday for Talic. Big correction. So, Serie, just felt efficient. Serie and Giallorossi. Fidane, Sheena watched. Perisic pushing up. Yeah, the descendant. This one by Serie again with Rich as well. Challenge. That's ridiculous. Got wins. And the South, they build again. Another and a state. There it is. I'll be doing it. It's teenage tip. Understand? Mancini. Chip. Westlake. Golden. Chinlick's that. And watch it. Oh, and Sherlitt has good, but was a light point. Yes, because I think the upward decided doesn't know what Charlotte Keys started spending the thought this ball is this but leading the ball who can see. Leading the player, Taylor, goal, yeah, look like that is the billboard, yes, it's a clearly how that you can see from these other shot as well. Bakary too. The England was being played in, and Shirley was up back in with the fire with the side. And now, make my doubt is to put something magic again. Yep, that's it. I missed the penalty in the reverse mixture. He is off. Pellegrini looks like he's going to take. I'm 40 deep. Kim no then. And that needs finally on to be magic again. No cards on the Milan picked in. Italians were up your mark. Modric had to come in the book. Pointing up. That'll Rossoneri. No, then they can only have this pot. So won this season. They win there against Udinese. Those two in Serie. Like it goes, inside Pellegrini. He just tucked it. It's not revenue. So, Spatula is censored. Yes, Bucha. But if that's committed as ever to the cause, this time Mike Banyard couldn't keep in. And it's kept on it at 15 minutes to go. Yes, almost huge there, but host the game, but you never go to the almost set now. That's a penalty. Tom Pellegrini, that is enough. Palmer to beat Mike Banyard spotted the white corner. But you can see. Still in us. Ci said in out of power that can now it's did made its hot drama in this night. Oh, to get the 3 points here. And here with a winner. And ends up in the season with the Darwich puts. Giallorossi shoes momentum. Going into the closing stages. Can't finally. Big win in a big game. Ja, die try it here. Ziehst du mir jetzt auf Roma. Like I said, a bit for the chance they created, but you never know now. It's beyond. He's able to put yourself in something that with sort of control as he could. They've got enough to trouble Roma. But then here on the same card, the half another chance. Well, look like they did. Cut the momento piece of it all the favor. Some of this, that was points with on its one hand admits the courage. See, for a bit inside, it's behind Milan nicely. It's just bolted in its tracks there. Yep, that's it. Roma gets on the top job with this side. What needs to be on the right side, what after counter is Young has been moved up. It's a trot there. No, just pull has been played inside the park set there. No, usually part of this side. He's saying, you can't now. Chip, spread, it's a bit to make some mistakes, but that was a huge one. That's all I believe. That the season's your penalties, the others with Santa. It's a bit of strength. A visit and a one bitter by both Lazio. And through yesterday against Lazio. So, by scoring, we can't been set barring that 0-0 between Lazio and Lazio. It's saying Dick Fishy led discerning. Union Pisa for 6, Karma, some Torino for 6. Now, Pole 6, Smusa to do. Ramet full of confidence, chilling. Reno Vents. So. Yep. He's in there. Then now, maybe Reno Vents. This is late. Poor Reno has to sliding in there. Pressure on there a bit. So, putting the pressure on. Yeah, you can see it's a piece of strike. He's got that. Put you at the passive pressure. Now we're going to see if it's a corner or look like it's going to be a corner. Now we're on the back to bite tell. And I British, but I'll take that all team. It's not taking. I think on the far side. McLean. We step. And then moves exactly. Yeah, always looking at the near post to start it, as we said it before, slicking the ball up. You want the back punster. Madonna nice to be quick pales there. They don't have to leave it in the wing for it to be out of counter attacks. Renovens. Really, but so many fouls in water. You can see it's electric. He's a young that he'll be saying this as well. They say at that age, isn't it? Yeah. It's keep on, and then he went straight into the bottom face as well. It's a bit of panic. It's a little Serie rag out. That's Ship was bottom 10 minutes. Inside this game on his head. He was standing Cherry also which is coming after. It's the for Loftus-Cheek or for Fadal Loftus-Cheek is the one that selected. So I think it's primarily it's then reportedly taken back to Aiken. Reportedly, fresh reports and speculation. Hunts off a new deal. Another one will tell. Ooh. Check. Pellegrini. Trouble day and those guys here. Yeah, so the second you thought the ball was going to beat to the net. Club is just part of Tedza. I said it. Already haven't drawn this season, man. So I don't know whether that's some sort of booked into right now. The patient guilty family with this food brothers way of saying she's in to go on the official YouTube channel. Again, at the end, he's doing well there. The strips that we are experiencing a big CT like Colbert. Still Guan is had a good game so far. But now we'll face it, it's a little put like full cook. Number 9 jersey. So it was a challenge, was that afternoon? No time, half 39 aside. So Torres, to say that home, it's added up to that. It's usual deep. Missed defense up. Sometimes afraid to shine on what is my prestigious number. Comes to help the team. They're very confident bench since he joined the club. Just men to Milan, Milan, Inspirentina, for example, for the Nordic Central, and through the pain memory, and that's what he wants. Those players are aching. So, just of course, lots of cheat to the ground. He helps me with lots of showcasing now. It's got more physical goal presence in the middle of the park. Did you ever seen? He never done the baby league when looked though. You can see deep inside the box. They did that best situations. When it can we did here, but the baby league idea. Yeah. This is it. Man's after getting away the penalty. And let's get out. Get too easy for this to be known. But here, I think it's really there. The block. One sick, but it's like a good shot. Then at the car, I think has to read the beach and leave his man and help up. His defenders. And here, that it's so well to block that shot, but that upper smooth as you said, in one speak of it. So, small habits, good challenge. Don't let that. Just to see back, but I mean, it is in trees, big order. I have more something. Thing in off the bench off and lots of room to, you know, playing started in the Europa League. And yeah. What I say? The BigMatchSerieA. Yeah, the tackle this one. Why did say it was put as if he was waited beside the target to Orik. The Linter. Belgium. So from the log in it this time. Setting. Fingers to the hands and shake him as wisely. Sanchez that side again. Sainz Newton's down the mark and then isn't going to the closing stages. Yeah, that's a good parkour. Work the body. Yes, he probably caught up Wesley. Look. Let's and yeah. This one touching the ball now. Still an away. I feel like cross first and they're opening as they looked at secure safe advantage. They're direct continuation around the 16. Wanted by us. That's the word 6x that you're opening up. Won it. First time in challenge Mantaland. And then ultimate you say to the northeast of Italy. Essentially tomorrow it's been on. A few starving cap off here. Shit. Sharing hint 2 of Serie. Yeah. We'll twist in the pocket. Some stuff is neither yet. Once me. I like me. He mentioned the Champions League week, but this will be a crucial one for Italian teams. With all the teams involved, they never know that when they can end up his journey in the Champions League. For Internet on the top, would have Juventus we look to find their spot. Hopefully the last, the first 8 teams, probably the playoff, but please. RomaVsMilan here. Well, then 28 offenses and real tell. So another teenager and on. Paul gets some to the announcement. He's 19 years of age. I'm sorry, but they know that it's an 18-year-old at top. Busted it down. Lorenzo Pellegrini does look at the side assist after his goal for Pellegrini. Pellegrini easily. There he is. Doing our ball. Listen. He beat us a little. City gave me his feet. Means that they trust the young bird. Famous starting it for himself. Coming through and speeding in there. Challenge. But we stand it. Yeah. They hit tennis in. But it gleamy. It is off the ball. Or is that on the ball? And nothing's available. And Gini. Cristante. It's this challenge. What's that? Excellent. Antonino. Zero Academy branch. It's Antonino. Shelley. Up here. D. And embracing themselves here. Cristante. And play lots of connections. Personality wants to get on the board. Let him abandon concedes, coming short, and a puck from behind. There's Wesley. Still with Wesley. Chile. This is a good lead. Then Torino. Teleshets is coming on. Stands at patiently trying to build, trying to find an opening. It's Wesley. It's come up from the back. Wesley, good watch. Still pink. I own another penalty movement. Harper says none. I says that is hardball. They do not check Eve Sutton. The hard that is close to the party. Wesley. So still. Another thing you can love me for long. Yeah, but you can see another part. On what you saw, said the parties was they do. If they couldn't lose the ball, then ACMilan will have the chance they're looking for. Greet to the Giallorossi transition. Then you can't afford this stage. Right. And so let Torino. So he's trying to dance his way through there, like with then Torino. Then Torino's ball being blocked by that Desarque. It's not there. Decision no miss one. Let's see if so. Let's see if so. Yes, that is a policy card. It's clearly out ball, but opposite to pipe though. It's close to his body. Find yourself offside position. And your final minutes later, if points apiece should it in this way, George, both sides expect ambitions to qualify. Oh, the Champions League, but finally, it's missed opportunity, as you said. B part. Yeah, it's just so the proximity of it. There it's out there. So, show stuff much. Sometimes Bettini. It's in the Wesley. Ignite Nelson for it. Penny cap, tight punching, you track them. Still with full courage. Here's Rapiot. Wisely. Ain't shot over for Alaba. 4 minutes of added time, which still wanted to end during at the StadioOlimpico. Third entertaining dip. Pulisic. Rapiot. But in this football, let's see, they're getting split chance. Let's see, these setters of chances got on. Great, and of course, this is a wonderful football to follow them. Rapiot. Sort of look they've done but the league knows it because it's a speciality in the front. The number 9, the kind of last of the 3 minutes to go. Probably going to have a big time when Mancini carrying it forward. Is Mentorio. Easily. When up the Delegini. Let's experience until Benson. Oh, Chetley. I think it's signed up. Push behind Jabave to Benson. Just trying to pass that I had a top, they put a throw in. It's just saying the Chenik, it's no way. Yeah, Chenik Cobblestone was a little kid to find the foul on the free kick cut in the DajeRoma. Still be to see if could be some drama here that they'll need. Over. Spot to be attentive. That position that it's wisely. To the center of it. Pitching for Ahmad Saleh-Ignis. In this situation, time and time again, but so those at a point would be a good result for his Milan's objectives to qualify for the Champions League. Get me shot back. Table of European football. No one goes for it, one there. For the leap, not Tamori. So I'll let it to go. Chop waits for this year. Mess boy and my own reflection. That's it. They set the first half for nobody's have to have that in, but that now after ACMilan scored, I thought they were going to do it. But all but this after this what parts of this game, but ACMilan keeping they rather they have Peter Brooks on the other Abe. Some other seconds. No, it's just fast regarding the so no, it's not on the referee. French. Point apiece as Milan now let's take another small step towards Champions League qualification. But it's Inter rubbing that man's with play. 40 points clear at the summit. Pellegrini earning Roma a point. Cancelling out to the Inter's head for Roma. This thing first draw of the season. We have mixed emotions. Finding to narrow again. On Inter, the top to just 3 points, but Milan makes it in their unbeaten sequence to 21 games. Final score that Stadio then will have done. Very in this indication. It's not lost. Samson wiele zwyższy. To są Japan. To są Is that Milan? Can you see one for Turkey to recycle? Not the right timing on the slide behind to adjust there for France. Oh, that is a huge hit to the Milan. What a swing that is, Graham. Yeah, still doing the dynamite. Yeah, the same to do. Get this card off because the Liberation is in. But this on it. What sway married. That is going nowhere and it's all over. Take the point. This is when you said 25 fortunately in a big one. First fight, so sets 2-1. Here goes Samardžić. Nicely done. Samardžić into Krstović. He came close twice last week versus Lecce. But this time around, Nikola Krstović is not to be denied. And he has his first Atalanta goal. A fist bump from the Montenegrin. His fourth appearance of the season. And he has that maiden goal. Well taken too. The goalkeeper got a touch, took a nick off the post. Created by Samardžić, finished by Krstović. Denon, keeper Suleiman, goalkeeper stays at home. Atalanta are in once again. Krstović applies the finish. A thunderous end to this first half. Juan Madea. Sereno are ill at sea. Every attack results in a goal. A lofted ball forward. Jesus Israel did not take up the best of positions. Suleiman saw the number 90. Jatsi. Hadžić under pressure. He's lost it. This is Suleiman. Still Suleiman. Going one way a bit, the other. Suleiman. Might miss. It's a goal. This celebration is just as good from Kabaldiv Suleiman. And then this is when in added time at the end of the first half. Atalanta's through siding makes a statement. It's Serie. We fought by me up Platovika. robota pisować pajsunewana. Kia Haje Chilozige Dajamus Dejus Port Van World Otisa. Good Pascati, dead to love, dead Aji, dead fighting. Probably the ring for then score the rules that is in between the three defenses. Deep between Aji's legs, him fighting. This astonishing goal for Atalanta. The championship winner type of line. The Philadelphia game will put Kansas City Chiefs all about to collide in Super Bowl 59. Point myself so well. Start things going. This Washington, did you pick myself? The month of the Pokemon, the star department. Yes, it's it. It's it. Stop. So turn up. Yeah, but oh, wait, you start? They put it. Look, these are so deep. There's pump. It's up. It's so that, and then that simple belt button it on. How they think, but down the 78, the 22. That the simple game wearing 70 years. David Fabs, boy, shorts. An NFL game to the exciting, and each team is scoring a lot of points. Let's take a look at all the ways you can score in an NFL game. First up, that touchdown. Deep offense, more the team in possession of the football, is trying to move the ball down the field into the opposing team's end zone to score a touchdown. You can spare a touchdown by running or catching the ball across the goal line. The touchdown is worth 6 points. After a touchdown, the team can choose to kick the ball through the uprights for an extra point. There, they can choose to run or pass the ball from the 2-yard line for a 2-point conversion. If a team can't reach the end zone on a possession, and they feel like they are within range, they can try a field goal. This is when the kicker kicks the ball through the uprights. That's worth 3 points. Defense is the team trying to prevent the offense from scoring, but they can score points too. When a defender tackles an offensive player with the ball in their own end zone, it's called a safety and it's worth 2 points. Touchdowns can also be scored by the defense. If a defensive player gets possession of the football by recovering a fumble or intercepting a defense pass, they can advance the ball across the offensive goal line for a touchdown of their own. Team with the most points after 60 minutes wins the game. That's how you score points in an NFL game. Tipping out here near about the NFL. I'm back from Morbid. Football is a team game, and every player has a role, so let's break down the positions. The quarterback is the leader of the offense, and the offense is the team who has possession of the ball and is trying to score. The QB relays the play call in the huddle. After the ball is snapped, they pass, hand off, and sometimes run. Next, the running back. They run the ball, catch, and block. Wide receivers are pass catchers. The quarterback looks to them to make big plays. The linemen meet up with the center, guard, and tackle, protect the quarterback, and open up run lanes for the running backs. Tight ends, they do it all. They block like linemen and catch like receivers. Those are the offensive players. Now let's look at the defense. The defensive line attacks the QB and stops the run. The D-line includes tackles in the middle and edge players on the outside. Linebackers are the Swiss Army knives. They stop the run, cover receivers, and attack the quarterback. The second line of defense is called the secondary. The cornerback covers wide receivers to try and break up passes or intercept the quarterback's pass. Safeties patrol the deep field, helping stop big plays. Special teams matter too. The long snapper snaps the ball to kickers and punters. Kickers handle kickoffs, field goals, and extra points, while punters kick the ball away on fourth down. If you want to learn more about NFL positions, come back for more videos. The National Football League, also known as the NFL, consists of 32 teams divided equally among two conferences, the AFC and NFC. This is what makes the toughest league in the world so special. Each conference is further divided into 4 divisions, the AFC and NFC North, South, East, and West. Each division has 4 teams and they play 17 regular games. Teams will play half their games at home and half as divisional heat. At the end of the regular season, 14 teams qualify for the playoffs, 7 from the AFC and 7 from the NFC. This includes double division winners and 3 wildcard teams. Wildcard teams are non-division winners with a vast record in the conference. The playoffs follow a single elimination format. The number 1 seed in each conference gets a first-round bye, meaning they skip the first round. The remaining 6 teams in each conference play in the wild card round. Winners advance to the divisional round, and then the conference championship. The Big FC and NFC champions face off in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year. The winner of the Super Bowl is crowned the champion and wins the Vince Lombardi Trophy. That's an overview of how the NFL works. If you want to learn more about the NFL, come back for more videos. What do American football and soccer have in common? There's a lot of kicking going on. Here are the ways to kick a football in an NFL game. First up, the kickoff. This starts each half and follows every score. The kicker must try and land the ball in the landing zone, which goes from the 20-yard line to the goal line. If the ball lands in the landing zone, it must be a return. If it goes into the end zone and it's down, the offense starts on the 35-yard line. If the kick is short of the landing zone or goes out of bounds, the offense starts on the 40-yard line. Next, the field goal. If you're close enough on fourth down, a successful kick through the uprights is worth 3 points. The kicker is also responsible for point-after attempts, while PATs. After a team scores a touchdown, a kicker can add an extra point with a 33-yard attempt. Punting. If your offense is stuck and not able to get a first down, the punter kicks the ball away to the other team. But watch out for a fake punt. Punters can sneak in a throw. They'll run to get a first down. An onside kick is a rare and risky play where the kicking team tries to recover the ball themselves. Kickoff. Field goals, punt, onside kick. That's every way to kick a football in the NFL. If you want to learn more about the NFL, come back for more videos. Football is a game played on a 100-yard field between two teams of 11 players. Each team has a roster of 53 players that can play offense, defense, or special teams. Each player on the roster plays a specific position on the field, 11 on offense and 11 on defense. Your goal as a team is to have the most points at the end of the game. Each game is 60 minutes long, broken up into 4 15-minute quarters. On offense, your team is trying to move the ball down the field into the opposing team's end zone to score a touchdown. Not a touchdown is worth 6 points. After a touchdown, you can kick the ball through the uprights for an extra point. It's just You can score a touchdown by running or throwing the ball across the goal lines. Such a tremendous half. The offense has 4 chances called downs to either run or pass the ball 10 yards for a first down, giving the team on offense a new set of downs to continue towards the end zone. When running the ball, a team's quarterback will hand the ball to the running back, and he will try and gain as many yards as possible. The quarterback can also pass the ball in the air to a wide receiver, tight end, or a running back. George Gentle of a pop here. If the defense stops the offense for gaining 10 yards, the offense can punt the ball to the other team, or if they are within range, they can keep the ball by the uprights for a field goal. A field goal is worth 3 points. Once the other team has taken possession of the ball, the team is yet on offense and must try and score. The teams will alternate playing offense and defense for the rest of the game, and the team with the highest score at the end of regulation wins. The pink spider is coming in. What? The outfit of the game. Moody, you have to get there inside and all those white, doesn't it? Still look easy. Still a little bit snappy on that one. So, idling it. Blood take it yet. Slap shiver. Pascal Labor sends that to the TV lights. Sayed on the bob, big gap mid-paint. Steve Wonder, this is more like it from Korea. The team of ForzaRoma on the feedboard area, a side out from victory. Well, that's very close to a service error, but now Milanova, so in it area. Milanova turns, read it for board area, and the semi sub. Nothing much like saying all that on the spot. Please, but you first, thank you, I just. Set. Great job. Full looking. Great job. Chip. Chip. Isn't it's fun, but it's not simple. One shot. Was it? What this? Shot. Well, shot that check. Forgot about sitting with the check. It's not on the tip. Us, fights or else. This sit. Oh, what boy? He's like. All right. This is part 2 of a journey to find the 10 traits that make up the perfect quarterback. What's the most important trait or quality for a quarterback? Most important trait. This list started at the top with the mind. the intangibles. The first 6 characteristics were number 1, passion. Passion for the game, I think, is big. You might be losing, the media's blasting you now. You saw that same pass, and keep working as hard. Number 2, toughness. The mental toughness of the game. It didn't it tests you. Number 3, temperament. My temperament was very important to your football team when all this chaos is going on. Number 4, leadership. You have to be a leader of men. Understand your situation, understand your environment. Number 5, football intelligence. Football IQ. Understand the offense, understand where you need to go with the ball. And number 6, football instinct. What makes Patrick Mahomes great? Instincts, right? He has a great feel of when to move. The intangibles are important. That's why I began with the cerebral six-pack. If you ever saw the movie Little Giants, you know football is 80% mental, 40% physical. But it's a 80% mental, 40% physical. My old teammate and star of Little Giants, Emmett Smith, knew this well. Sean Palmer, so what'd you get through there from shake him and go? Since we're breaking down quarterbacks, I asked another triplet, Troy Aikman, to rate the elements that made him a Hall of Fame signal call. And like every strong arm I interviewed, Troy's equally strong opinion can help shape this list. While you're evaluating the things that are important, where do you rank all those things? You can talk about toughness. But Jim, just so why put leadership? We could take the guy right here. Intelligence. Hey, please be smart, right? Knowing where to go with the ball. Reading defenses. You drew the mic. All that stuff's important, but the most important element for any quarterback is accuracy. Generally put the ball where they want to put it. What's the most important part of pro? Accuracy is number 1. What do you value the most? To me, it's accuracy. Accuracy to me is the most important thing. Accuracy is the most important trait I think you got to have out there on the field. Sure. Just the needle. To me, accuracy is about trust and anticipation. Like you can feel those moments in a game where a guy's just depth, right? And you're just like, man, he's feeling it, right? He's in that quote-unquote zone. Real greatness is it? I've always believed we're naturally accurate. So, I can teach accuracy. I think you can create small improvements in accuracy, but I think it's either you have it or don't. Guys can either put the ball where they want to put it or they keep. And I've always believed that if accuracy is something, then you really can't coach. Josh Allen proved me wrong on this. But Josh had struggled with accuracy when he first came into the league, but he worked at it, and his accuracy really has improved. But Josh Allen, he can throw it anywhere on the field. Which way? He's looking. I have this little strike zone that I can see. If you were to paint a TV screen of what you see, there's this little yellow spot. Or if I can release the ball in this spot every time, I know exactly where I'm releasing it. In order to change the trajectory, I just do this. Josh Allen holds the record for greatest improvement in completion percentage of over a 2-year span. He found the zone that Phil Simms entered when he set the Super Bowl record for completion percentage, going 22 for 25 against the Broncos. In the Super Bowl, I never thought about winning or losing. I just thought about the play, and that's all. One of the greatest performances in the history of the National Football League. Well, on the biggest stage. No, sir. But it's the most important. Edmonds, big thing. Dan Super Bowl 27. When he came up to our football camp at Princeton a number of years ago, and you're on a panel with the great Pete Carrell, the Princeton basketball coach, It was a leadership panel. We're talking about leadership, and Coach Carrell wasn't really listening to anybody. And finally, after hearing all the discussion, he said, "Can I say a couple of things?" He said, "Hey, Aikman, you're pretty good at putting that ball right on the money, weren't you?" And he said, "Yeah, I could throw pretty accurately." He said, "That kind of helped your leadership, didn't it?" Just your champ, throw the ball where you want to throw it. It really doesn't matter, in my opinion, how tough you are or how much leadership you have or how smart you are. The ball's on the ground. All those other things come easy in doing your job. Nobody wants a quarterback that can't do the ball. Right? If you can perform it, you don't feel it. I really need to say, well, try to. because guys know what you've been doing to put in order and get the job done, right? Oh, by the way, that properties, leak of what? There is something to be said for being a leader, but I think in team sports, the best leaders are the best players. Up next, we'll continue our list of the traits that make up the perfect quarterback with number 8, farm talent. I've witnessed quarterbacking excellence firsthand. As a player, I saw the traits that made Troy Aikman an NFL legend. Now, as a coach, I helped Tony Romo and Dak Prescott emerge into a couple of games elite passers. So I sat down with Troy and Dak and other legends to draw up a list of 10 qualities that make up a supreme signal phone. We reached our number 8 trait, farm talent. My last 4 categories are obviously really important. Sometimes I feel like evaluators put these at the top of the list. But obviously you play quarterback, you're the only guy who throws the ball. Arm talent matters, doesn't it? It definitely does. There's guys that can get away with minutes of your game and whatnot, but at the end of the day, man, you really do have to make some throws. Outside the numbers, inside the numbers, you have to have talent to do that. The ability to throw the football, I don't think you can be great without that trait. How important is throwing within all the things that a quarterback does? You can make it, I'm bad playing good for his throw. You can screw up a play for your play and make it somehow apart. It happened, it didn't have to happen. We'll make us in with a great throw. I'm not sure if Aaron was trolling me to my face or not, but he bounced our team from the 2016 playoffs with a truly amazing throw and made something out of nothing. But unfortunately, he was able to make a big-time play and put them in a position to take the game winner. So at the end of the day, they're going to talk about that guy as one of the top 3 quarterbacks who ever placed him up. Talent is a gift that requires hard work and dedication. Farm talent is no different. We talked about a lot of the intangible stuff of playing the position, but there's a physical aspect of it. And arm talent matters, and nobody has ever thrown it better than you. Could you throw it that way right from the start? That gave him a lot of nights just me and a buddy of mine down the street when I was in high school just throwing. But we stayed out there. My mother made me coming down. So just plain catch, just plain and catch. Hey, who taught you how to throw? My little brother Jace, just growing up in the yard, in the street, just line up in the street, throw it back up from mailbox to mailbox. Did anybody teach you how to throw, or was it just something that came naturally to us from skipping rocks in the creek or the lake or the pond, just throwing anything and everything with my little brother in the backyard? Who taught you how to throw a football? I grew up on a ranch, farm, just basically rocks and tractors. And I did. So I would do rock, and I would just sit there and try to hit the dumpster, throw in the dumpster. And as a kid, me and my brother would do that for hours. I don't know if anybody ever taught me to throw football. I think I was like a lot of kids. I just spent my 10,000 hours in this yard throwing a football and learning it along the way. Throwing has always come really natural to me. I spent a bunch of time with my dad in the front yard. That's how I learned to throw. My dad and I spent a ton of time in the front yard, either playing catch with the baseball, or back in the day we used to sit in the street and throw the football up over the power lines and see if I could get the nose to turn over until there are guys that you look at and just say, man, like God-given talent to throw the football. Patrick Mahomes. Most guys can't throw it like that. Oh, this guy is a generational hard fellas. Mahomes. Honestly, it's unorthodox. It's not the way that most people blow up training, but you have to be able to make every throw on any platform. If you turn to the 70s, done it more than anybody. Mahomes is on talent. One of the most unique quarterbacks to come into the NFL. Like watching that play. Those things that I tried to do when I was younger. Was the worst times. Who do you love watching throw right now? Sam Darnold throws being pissed out of the ball. When it's spinning, it is like shaking because its spin rate is like so high. It's awesome to watch. Charlie Lethal phone by Sam Darnold. Jordan Love, he's throwing the ball really well. Every quarterback in NFL has a certain level of on top. We wouldn't be here without that. Playmaking ability out there, that's next. You have the perfect play on paper, and they'll snap. The defense has a glove. You got to be able to make plays off schedule and react, and have that playmaking ability to make every play off schedule. They still at the house. It was a passing along to Josh Allen. bit seeing the off-schedule plays there with LeMay. That's so fun to watch. Football's a game of imperfection. You're going to drop back if there's going to be some broken down plays or pass protection. How can I use my legs, make it for all on the run, move the chains, do it is, can you get the job done? The number one thing you have to do is learn to be a sophisticated thrower of the football through pocket. That is the job. It's still that way today. Sure, it's changed in the last 10 years, including in my old game. Be a scrambler was like a swear word, because that just meant that you weren't really a prototype quarterback. I think it's now different because if you're going to be in the super band, been proven by the last 10 years, you better be somebody that can threaten the line of scrimmage, no doubt. Fighting, it's coming together. This is my fist like that. I'm more hard. Only after you check the boxes for traits 1 through 9 do you come to number 10, physical tools. This is where most evaluators begin. They have it backwards. Next up, Mississippi State. There's no denying you can see combine measurables on the field. So there must be a place for them on the list. So Dak Prescott is off the board. That's 6'2", 246 pounds. He has the size component. Jason Garrett as a team quarterback, knows quarterbacks. Exterior quarterbacks and harder to bring down. Prescott shot, did it, but he did beat. Obviously in the quarterback position.